Society paints a picture of married women as loyal, committed, and emotionally secure. However, the reality is more complex. Many married women find themselves feeling emotionally neglected, underappreciated, or even trapped in their relationships. This vulnerability can make them susceptible to outside influences, making them easier prey for emotional manipulation or extramarital affairs. But why is this the case? And how can Stoicism offer insight into understanding this phenomenon? Let's dive deep into the psychology behind it. 1. The illusion of stability. Many assume that marriage automatically brings lifelong happiness and fulfillment. However, for many women, marriage often becomes routine, predictable, and sometimes emotionally draining. This lack of excitement can create a void, leading them to seek emotional stimulation elsewhere. Stoic insight. A Stoic would argue that expecting external conditions, such as marriage, to bring happiness is a flawed perspective. True contentment comes from within, not from circumstances or relationships. 2. Emotional neglect and loneliness. Married women often bear significant emotional and household burdens. Between managing a career, children, and household responsibilities, they may feel unseen and unheard by their partners. This emotional neglect can make them crave validation and attention from outside sources. Stoic insight. A Stoic mindset encourages self-sufficiency. When one depends too much on external validation, they become emotionally vulnerable. Recognizing this need for validation is the first step toward inner strength. 3. The desire for excitement and novelty. Human nature craves novelty. The initial passion in a relationship often fades over time, leading to a desire for new experiences. When a woman feels stagnant in her marriage, she might become more receptive to new, thrilling interactions. Stoic insight. Instead of chasing external excitement, Stoicism teaches embracing the present moment. By shifting one's mindset and finding gratitude in everyday life, one can find joy without seeking external stimulation. 4. The power of emotional manipulation. Men who understand women's emotional needs can easily exploit their vulnerabilities. A woman feeling neglected might find a man who listens, compliments her, and makes her feel valued. This emotional bond can quickly escalate into deeper attraction and attachment. Stoic insight. Stoicism warns against being controlled by emotions. Recognizing emotional vulnerabilities and strengthening one's mental resilience can prevent external influences from dictating one's actions. 5. The myth of good girls don't cheat. Society often labels women as either loyal or unfaithful, but in reality, emotions override logic. A woman who never intended to stray might find herself in a situation where her emotional needs overpower her moral compass. Stoic insight. Emotions are fleeting, but principles are enduring. A Stoic woman who values discipline and self-awareness can resist momentary temptations. 6. The impact of modern culture. Movies, social media, and societal narratives glorify extramarital affairs, making them appear exciting and justified. The portrayal of deserving better fuels dissatisfaction in relationships, making married women more susceptible to seeking validation elsewhere. Stoic insight. External influences should never dictate one's values. Stoicism teaches filtering out noise and focusing on what truly matters: inner peace and virtue. 7. The role of unmet needs. Every individual has core emotional needs: appreciation, connection, excitement, and security. When these needs are unmet in marriage, the subconscious starts seeking alternatives. The right words, attention, and emotional connection from another man can quickly fill the gap. Stoic insight. Self-awareness is key. A Stoic woman understands her needs and finds healthy ways to address them rather than seeking fleeting external solutions. 8. What men can learn from this. Understanding why married women become emotionally vulnerable can provide valuable insights. Whether in relationships or casual interactions, men who recognize these patterns can either protect or exploit them. Stoic insight. True strength lies in virtue. A man practicing Stoicism values integrity over manipulation and respects others' vulnerabilities rather than exploiting them. 9. How women can protect themselves. For women, recognizing their emotional triggers is crucial. Building inner resilience, openly communicating needs with their partners, and practicing self-reflection can safeguard against emotional traps. Stoic insight. Happiness is an internal state, not dependent on external factors. Strengthening one's inner world leads to lasting fulfillment, not temporary excitement. Mastering control over desires. The truth about married women being easy prey isn't about morality, it's about psychology. Emotional neglect, the craving for validation, and the search for novelty create the perfect storm for susceptibility. However, understanding these dynamics through the lens of Stoicism empowers both men and women to navigate relationships with wisdom and emotional strength. In a world full of distractions and temptations, the real challenge is mastering self-control. Those who embrace Stoicism gain an unshakable foundation, one that prevents them from being led astray by fleeting emotions and external circumstances. What do you think? Is Stoicism the key to mastering emotional resilience in relationships? Let's discuss.